Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to ESPN 10 Elisimo's feature presentation, Clinton Hawk basketball against NEST. And we are off. Tip, run by Costa to Stanley, finds Kelly streaking. Is to rise away with it to Zhang for NEST. Hawks in the man. Alexander on the baseline, Costa on her. Kelly knocks it free to Costa. Kelly. In transition, Stanley. Costa lets to kick it back inside to Kelly. Out to Stanley, lanes the three, no good. Luckman, all the Hawks touching the basketball. Luckman finds Tokarczyk inside, no good. Gets her own rebound, kicks it back out to Luckman. Baseline, no good. Zhang clears for the NEST Eagles. Zhang across the line. Alexander picked for her. Back to Alexander. Top of the key. Shot no good. Luckman clears in this subterranean NEST gym. Capacity crowd to Tokarczyk, bounce pass, reverse layup from Stanley, no good. Circus move from Stanley, nearly got it. Kelly all over the rebound. She'll shoot a pair. We are bringing you all the action live on ESPN 10 Elesimo and our sister radio station 93.3 WMMR, The Hawk. Kelly to shoot a pair. Hawks come in 16-6. 10-3 in league play. NEST coming 5-8 overall and in league play. 1-2 from Kelly to 1-0 Hawks. Zhang rises ahead to Williams. She crosses over, goes up. No good. Stanley clears the basket. Costa to Kelly. Alexander and Zhang on her. Luckman baseline to Stanley. Kelly's going to reset for the Hawks. NEST in a 3-2. Luckman dribble drive right down. Kicks back out to Costa. Going to get her for a try. Manhattan, double-A action. Live from the subterranean gym. New exploration to science, technology, and math. The Lady Eagles. Zhang to Alexander. Costa. Strong defense on her. Luckman and Costa steal. Hawk possession. Kelly across the timeline. Finds Tokarczyk. Dribble drive on the baseline. Good. Coach Castillo. What's an early timeout? That'll give us a chance to tell you the coaches for tonight's contest. For the Hawks, Coach Phil Andrews, the pride of the Rose City, 7 years at the helm. For the Lady Eagles of NEST, Coach James Castillo, 12 years at the helm for the Lady Eagles. The beloved Coach Castillo, also the athletic director here at NEST, and the softball coach. Your starting lineups for this tilt. Brought to you by Instagram, polluting minds and reducing attention spans. Since 2018 for the Lady Eagles of NEST. It's Amanda Ford, the sophomore, Ava Alexander, the other sophomore, Emily Wilkinson, senior, Jennifer Duras, senior, and the senior captain, number 3, Karen Zhang. Back with your Hawks starting lineups in a moment. 3-0, 5:59 to play. Zhang across the timeline for Coach James Castillo's Lady Eagles. They go, give and go. Stripped by Luckman. Strong help defense from Luckman. Kelly ahead to Stanley. Good look. Stanley, good look inside for Tokarczyk. It was Ford, breaks it up. Hawks to inbound. Dribble drive from Luckman. A floater. No good. They battle for it. It's good. Come all the way out to Costa. Stanley to Luckman. 3 ball from Luckman. Bang! Boom goes the dynamite from Luckman. We're going to say that was a 2. 5-0 Zhang from way downtown. No good. Costa rebounds. The Hawk bench and Coach Andrews like what they see early. Kelly dribble drive. Kicks it to Costa. Luckman. A lot of ball movement from the Hawks early. Kelly thought about a long 3. Stanley, and a good look to Tokarczyk. She goes to the basket, no good. Gets her own rebound. Back to Stanley. Costa. Kelly, 3 ball. No good. Luckman has it. Luckman No good. It'll be shot clock violation. Back comes Ava Alexander for the Lady Eagles. Cost on her. Dribble drive. Zhang to Karchik on her. Hawks in the man. Stifling Hawk defense early. Good help there again from Luckman. Nearly a steal. Wilkinson to Zhang. Zhang long three. No good. Kelly had a piece of it to Karchik. Karchik going to go all the way. Finds Kelly. Broken up. Kelly gets it back to Karchik. No good. Rebounded by Darius to Zhang for the Lady Eagles. 5-0 halfway through the first. Zhang kicks it baseline to Darius. Alexander. Kick inside to Wilkinson. Kelly all over her. Costa breaks it up. Side out to the Lady Eagles. 9 to shoot. Darius. Hawk bench wants D time. Darius with Luckman on her. They throw it away. Stanley picks it off. Stanley's going to go coast to coast. Finger roll, no good. Karchik rebounds and knocks it in. 7-0 Hawks. An early touchdown. 3:38 to play. Zhang. Dribble drive from Alexander. Alexander long ball. Rattles around Stanley. Kicks it to Kelly. Kelly in transition. Wilkinson gets a hand. It'll be Hawk basketball. Luckman, dribble drive, feeling it early, finds the Karchik down low, little spin move. She uses the left. Good look inside from Luckman, it's 9-0 Hawks. Zhang back the other way. To Ava Alexander. A nice pick from Zhang, broken up, stolen by Stanley. Stanley with the left. Count the bucket. It's 11-0, 2:58 to play. Coach James Castillo going to go to the bench early. Looking to get his squad on the board here. It's the senior. Zhang. Dave Alexander, no good, gets her own rebound. Kicks it back out to Wilkinson. Her first start of the season. This team plagued by injuries. Alexander, baseline, no good. Kelly away with it. More on those Lady Eagle injuries in a moment. Stanley finds Karchik. Basket is good, 13-0 Hawks. Karchik and Stanley dap one another up. Zhang back the other way. Look for Ava Alexander, pick and roll. Found her down low, but good defense from Costa. Costa ties it up. It'll be Lady Eagle basketball. Coach Castillo goes to the bench early. That sophomore Sarah Wall. Then for her fellow sophomore Ava Alexander. 2-year starter that Alexander started as a freshman last year for Coach Castillo. Darius struggling to get it in, find Zhang. Wall. Back to Zhang. 2 to play. First quarter, 13-0 Hawks. Wilkinson. Dribble drive, Wall. Costa, her double team from Luckman. Costa raised it. Going to get a kick. Going to get an inadvertent kick on Clinton. Lady Eagle basketball, 13, another 1:54 to play. Referees, of course, for tonight's action, Moni Love and that Marcus Johnson. 25 years of PSAL experience before the Moni Love we've seen in multiple games this year. She's in the first team of referees. We have a momentary break in the action. Hawk starters. Brought to you by Zubin Takes Photos. The front court, the Hawks start that 5'3" captain out of Epiphany, J.R. Kelly. 5'5" junior guard, number 30, Kate Stanley out of PS234. Right back to the front court. They try to kick it in out of bounds. At the forward spot for the Hawks. 5'6" rebounding machine out of PS234, Ruby Costa. 5'6" junior out of the Upper East Side. Charlie Luckman. Kelly from the top, no good, in and out. Your final Hawk starter, Sofia Tokarczyk with the rebound there. Kicks it to Stanley, good. Count the bucket. 16-0, Tokarczyk, of course, co-captain of the PS2 45 rejection from Stanley. Coast to coast with the left. Visions of Shirley Chen last year. Shirley Chen watching us in Boston. Her heart skipped a beat when she saw that shot thrown by Stanley. And with the finish at the other end. Kick inside from Zhang to Wilkerson to Tokarczyk. Steals. Gonna call a tie-up. Hawk basketball. Pass to the Kelly to trigger. That's the timeline. Dribble drive from Kelly just inside the three-point line. Nothing but the bottom of the net. It's 20.5 minutes to play. Zhang. Dribble drive, good help from Stanley. Whoa, the three ball. Tokarczyk pulls down the rebound to Kelly. Kelly looks in the hole and a nice look to Stanley shooting. Stanley filling the lane with precision. Kelly, great court vision. 22-0. Zhang, long three, trying to get on the board, no good. Much like the start of against Health Professional against the Vipers. And the Hawks jumped out 22-0. Wilkerson gets a hand and it's going to stay. Hawk basketball, Ava Alexander, the sophomore, back in for Coach James Castillo. Replacing senior Amanda Ford. Kelly, shot clock is off. You can't leave Stanley alone like that. No good. Zhang pulls it down. Stanley all over her. Zhang has Wall in front. Decides to hold it for the last shot. 7 to shoot. Wilkinson to get on the board. No good. Kelly. That'll do it. 22-0 after 1. Second quarter action here at New Exploration into Science, Technology, and Math +1. Plus M, Zhang. Tokarczyk on her Hawks, stay in the man. Ava Alexander to get the dust on the board, no good. Standing with the board. Back come the Hawks, ahead to Kelly. 2 on her, and a nice move from Kelly. Got the bucket. Got the bucket from Kelly. Kate Thaler has checked in for the Hawks. 5'6" senior. Replacing Luckman. As has that Ellie McGraw, 5'7" senior, out of 200 Chambers. Senior heavy lineup here for the Hawks. Dribble drive, Alexander, McBride on her. Wilkinson, Kelly on her. Kelly ties up Wilkinson. It's the seniors Kelly, Thaler, McBride, and Tokarczyk, plus junior Kate Stanley. For Coach Phil Andrews' Hawks, 24-0. Thaler, a good look inside to Tokarczyk, to the basket, rattles around, no good. It's McBride getting on the glass, McGraw rather, finds Stanley, to Thaler, good. The senior, Kate Thaler, 2 for her last 2. Who can forget that acrobatic shot to end the American Studies game and to put that game away with seconds to play? Nest works it around. Ava Alexander drives. Gonna get McGraw with the foul. 5 on 5. El Cinco on El Cinco. And Ava Alexander will shoot a pair. The Hawks coming off a thriller on senior night. 56-53 loss that went right down to the buzzer. One of the most exciting games ever seen on Hawk Hill, boys or girls. Nest coming off a 43-15 drubbing of the high school for economic and finance. Economics and finance, of course, better known as the high school for air balls and turnovers, struggling as always in this AA bracket. Hawk basketball. basketball underneath stays 26-0. Other sponsors for tonight's action, as we said, Zubin Takes Photos, proud sponsor of all Clinton sports events. Follow him on Instagram for some beautiful photography of these Clinton Hawk athletes in action. And Rainbow Falafel. Kelly, dribble drive. Stanley, let's get past it to Karchik. Finds Thaler down low. She pops Rainbow, no good. That would have been a free gyro sandwich from Rainbow Falafel if that dropped. For all ticket holders, it is a capacity crowd, as they always have here at the new expiration for science, technology, and math. Speaking of rainbows, no good from Stanley, though. Kelly will try one from McGraw, in and out, no good. Tukarchik pulls it down. McGraw. Kelly's spin move. Tukarchik and Zhang battle for the exact spin move that Kelly made on a basket that would have brought the Hawks even against Lab Museum. And inexplicably, the ref called travel. That was not stolen by Tukarchik ahead of McGraw. More on that refereeing in just a moment. Out of bounds. It's going to be Lady Eagle basketball. Last Tuesday's game at first was canceled due to lack of referees. And they were going to reschedule for next week, but then I think they found two random guys off the street and brought them in the ref. And it was an unfortunate. The referees did not cover themselves with glory last Tuesday on Hawk Hill. But here we are. 3-ball for Ava Alexander, no good. Long rebound. Kelly has Thaler in front. Finds her. Foul in the Lady Eagles, though. 26-0. 5:42 to play. To be fair, the poor refereeing was, the body of work was probably equally bad on both sides, as we discussed in the post-game press conference. McGraw, baseline, good! McGraw. Great to see her back on the scoring sheet. 28-0, Hawks up by 4 touchdowns. Coach Andrews did not elect to go for 2. Good sportsmanship. Wilkinson, Kelly ties her up. It's Stanley. Head to Kelly. A lot of contact. No call. Wilkinson. Kelly gets her own rebound. Again, no call. That was Stanley on the glass. 5:16 to play. Zhang. Nest. Tukarchik on host. Swatted by Tukarchik. Grabs the rebound. Thaler kicks it ahead. Thaler, nice look to Kelly with the left. Good. Hawks up 30-0. Hawk bench going crazy. More on that Zhang Tukarchik, but a good look from Zhang inside. Best look of the night for the Lady Eagles. Zhang finds newly implanted Sani in the game, freshman. But Thaler recovered and D'd her up. Wilkinson to trigger. McGraw all over her. Dribble drive, Zhang. Tukarchik blocks and rebounds and finds Kelly ahead. Kelly resets. Couple of Hawks streaking. McGraw. Tukarchik dribble drive. No good, they battle for it. Duraz away with it. Zhang going to go all the way to the basket. Oh, kicks it to wall. Baseline, no good. Thaler and the freshman Sani do battle. Thaler welcoming the young freshman to PSAL AA action. Coach Castillo wants a timeout. More about that relationship with Zhang and Tukarchik, both the recipients, first time for their respective schools, of the MVP Scholar Athlete Award, given out at Yankee Stadium to those 11 scholar athletes in each borough that represented scholarly performance in the classroom, on the courts and fields, and senior leadership. And what a thrill it was for those girls to meet the great Murray Bergstrom legend and Syracuse basketball all-time leading scorer. She then went on to be a coach for Syracuse and the head coach of St. Bonaventure. And now we're happy to have her working with PSAL. Back to live PSAL AA action. Aforementioned Zhang and Tukarchik recipient winners on one another. And this is what Sani. How about the hustle from the freshman? The freshman, Sani gets in there. And they get Tukarchik at the bump. 30-0. Once again, Coach Castillo's squad has a chance to get on the scoreboard. One-sided tilt thus far. In upcoming games, Nest, this is their final game of the year. It'll be a rebuilding year for Coach Castillo. The Hawks were scheduled to play that Thurgood Marshall, an undefeated single-A squad, tomorrow. That game got canceled, but now there's talk of the Hawks playing the excellent Medgar Evers squad. They are undefeated in Brooklyn AA action, but a lot of those have been by forfeit. Hawks, Stanley and Kelly. A little give and go. McGraw, Thaler to Kocha. Back to Thaler, nearly they lose it. Kelly. Kelly's going to reset 10 to shoot. Kelly's going to take it herself. Oh, nearly. Who could forget Kelly's dagger of a three? It was a pro three 3 years ago. More than that was second. Oh! Whoa! From Zhang. And the capacity crowd going ballistic. It's 30-2. They are on the board, the Lady Eagles. To Karchik. Dribble drive. Finds Stanley. She puffs in the baseline. Good. Nothing but the bottom of the net from Stanley. We'll have to see if that qualifies as a rainbow, and if ticket holders will get a free falafel from Rainbow Falafel. Zhang. To Karchik on her. Sani. Thaler breaks up. Kelly nearly away with it. But Wilkinson finds Zhang in the baseline. Sani. No good. Stanley rebounds. Also slow it down a little bit. Inside of 3 to play. 32-2. Kelly in and out. Wilkinson gets the rebound but travels. Substitutions for Coach Castillo. Emily Dickinson back in the game. The sophomore wall into Tokarczyk. No good. Zhang away with it. Zhang back over through the legs. Nobody covering wall. Short. Tokarczyk away with it. Options to her left and right. Slowing it back down with Kelly. 24 to shoot. 2 to change the play. Tokarczyk and Kelly play no give and go, but Zhang away with it. Zhang with the left. Strong, no good. Tokarczyk rebounds, but loses it. A little bit nonchalant with the basketball. Wilkinson away with it. Reset here, DeRise. Finds Wilkinson. Back to DeRise. And Zhang. 10 to shoot. Wilkinson, forward on her left. Bounce pass inside. 3 to shoot. It's going to be a shot clock violation. More on that Kelly 3-ball 2 years ago. Who could forget it was a big game? This Nest team has been playoff bound and won playoff games the last 2 years. They came in top 2 in the table. Late in the game, Nest made a big comeback run. And Kelly from right in front of the ESPN 10 cameras here hit a dagger of a pro 3 to put the game away. Tokarczyk from Kelly. Dribble drive. Finds Stanley long in the baseline. No good. Ford with the rebound. She looks to right. They're going to get Kelly with the touch foul. The Hawk bench did not like that call. We had a chance to talk in the ESPN 10 Decimo Studios with Coach Phil Andrews regarding the Borough tournament and the upcoming playoffs. More on that in a moment. Zhang coming up on 1 minute to play. Zhang with a good screen from Diaz. Got the basket. 32-4. Here comes Kelly back the other way. A minute to play. Kelly to Stanley. Finds Tokarczyk inside. Goes up with the left. Good. Back comes Zhang. The backcourt made DePaulo. 6 games in. No for on. Tokarczyk with the block and rebound on Zhang. Tokarczyk comes up herself with Sani on her. Kelly. The 2 co-captains back and forth for the other tri-captain, McGraw. Speaking of that Borough tournament that we spoke to Coach Andrews about, waiting to see if they take only 8 teams. Hawks unlikely to make it. If they take 6 teams, likely they do. If they take 10, Hawks will be on the bubble. Kelly Stanley back to Kelly. Bang! 3 ball. They take 2 or 3 teams from each of them. Single A, double A, triple, and 4A. We'll see if they take 3. Hawks sit in 4 in the Manhattan double A. There's only 1 division in double A. If they take 2, the Hawks would be out. It would be Hunter and Baruch. Wilkinson dribble drive stops and pops Stanley with her 2nd block of the night. 3 to shoot. 37-4 halftime. And we are back. Hawk basketball. McGraw looks inside to Kelly. Broken up by Dickinson. Back comes Zhang. 37-4 for this depleted NEST squad. That's star guard DePaulo, whose twin sister stars for Bard, broke her wrist. And Coach Castillo has lost other players to injury. Tough year. But Kelly, nice looking at Tkaczyk. Hawks picking it up where they left off. Count the bucket, 39-4. Great look from Kelly to Tkaczyk. Senior co-captain to co-captain. Dickinson. Dave Alexander, dribble drive. And the Lady Eagles answer back. Coach Castillo likes what he sees there. Kelly again to Tkaczyk. 1-2 punch from the senior co-captains. Their final regular season game of the final league regular season game anyway of their storied 4-year career. Zhang. We're looking forward to some timeout entertainment. Coach Castillo tells us he has a couple of things up his sleeve to entertain this capacity crowd. Kelly. Good defense from Wilkinson. Kelly gets it right back to McGraw. McGraw 2 for 2. And speaking of substitutions, that Tenzin Chimay, 5'5" junior from parts unknown, has entered the contest. Strong defense from McGraw. And Alexander, but she answers back for the Lady Eagles, 43-8. McGraw. It's Wilkinson the other way. McGraw hustling back. Wilkinson looking for support. Gets a little bit from Duraz. Thaler all over. They're going to get Thaler for the foul. Side out for the Lady Eagles. Zhang. It's Chimay, Kelly, Tkaczyk, Thaler, and McGraw for Coach Andrews. Zhang. Chimay gets on the stat sheet with a strong rebound. Chimay. Kelly with a strong move. Finger roll, and it's good. Zhang, Alexander, dribble drive, stops and pops. She's feeling it. Contest for the rebound. It's going to be Wilkinson away. To Duraz. Duraz. 3 ball, 45-11. First 3 of the night for Coach James Castillo. And a strong bounce pass. Kelly to Thaler. Finds Tkaczyk. Count the bucket. Back comes Zhang. In action now. Oh, Ava Alexander. She was feeling no good. Maybe her first miss of the quarter. Thaler with the rebound. The coach Alexander. Oh, Kelly breaking ankles up top. Tkaczyk strong to the hop. Gets her own rebound. To Thaler. McGraw thought about a 3 ball. Skip pass. Tenzin Chimay. Oh, Tenzin Chimay had the defense jumping out of the building. But they're going to get her for picking up a pivot throw. Zhang halfway through this 3rd period. Good look, Alexander. It's McGraw with a block. Tkaczyk with a block. Off Off the glass, no good. They battle for it. Alexander gets it. They're going to get Tkaczyk with the foul. Hawks got to be at a season high for blocks. That Boston citizen, Shirley Chen, last year's shot-blocking phenom, doing a reciting a Dikembe Mutombo not in my house routine. Who can forget the double-double Chen put up last year? And she had 10 blocks, 10 boards. Or was it a triple-double? With 10 points, 10 boards, and 10 blocks. We have to go to our ESPN stat sheet and talk to our statisticians out in the booth on Houston Street in the truck to get confirmation of that. Coach Phil Andrews going to go to the bench and get that freshman. Kelly across the timeline. Wilkinson on her. Torres. Freshman. Away comes Ward. Right to the bucket, no good. It's Kelly there with it. Kelly with Chimay for the hurt. Ward was hustling back for the nest. Oh, the capacity crowd getting into it now. Wilkinson the other way. DeRise, no good. Chimay with the rebound. Sorry, we had our statisticians in our headphone ear. That was Yasmi Torres, 5'5" freshman from the Bronx. In for Tkaczyk, making her first appearance. Tremendous starting role for Yasmin Torres out in Brooklyn on Pacific Avenue at Achievement First High School. Putting up double figures in rebounds the other night. No good for 3. Thaler ties it up, but it's Zhang away with it. Zhang and Alexander. Wall. In this, our final. Alexander! The capacity crowd! The capacity crowd is going crazy. It's 47-13. Ava Alexander feeling it. And that brings us to Coach James Castillo's Timeout Entertainment. And what better time for this? Their theme song. Thank you, Coach James Castillo, for that fine performance by the Fly Eagles Fly. That comes McGraw. Yasmin Torres. Coach Castillo. Ava Alexander. Off the glass, no good, pulled down by Thaler. Coach Castillo screaming E-A-G-L-E-S. Let's go, Lady Eagles. Trying to cut it inside 30. Kelly. Tenzin Chimay, baseline. Back to Kelly. Five to shoot. Oh, rainbow from McGraw. And for some reason, referee Moni Love spots that immediately. That was not a shot clock violation. Unlike the referees that they found hanging out in Union Square last week that waved off a shot even though it was out of the hand seconds before the clock went off. Kelly into McGraw. A good idea. Back to Kelly. Count it. 49-16. Zhang. Minute 44 to play. Wilkinson back to Zhang. Long three. Kate Feller getting on the glass. Everybody rebounds, as Coach Phil Andrews likes to say. Kelly unselfishly distributing the rock, getting everybody involved. McGraw, back to Kelly. Long ball from Kelly. Two Hawks contest for it. It's going to be Wilkinson away. Over Alexander. Feller got a piece of it. It's going to be Hawk basketball. Minute to play. 49-16. Kelly with the point. Nice kick to McGraw. Torres. Pretty stroke from Torres in the baseline. Nothing but net. 51-16. Hawks building for the future. Chimay. Tenzan to McGraw. Kelly, long three. Azarot's coming right at you, sports fans. But Wilkinson grabs it first with Feller on her. Wilkinson, Zhang. Nice kick on Alexander. She's been on fire and gets her own rebound. Zhang from Alexander, no good. Torres snatches the rebound. 14 to play. Third quarter action. Kelly to the basket. Alexander with it. Looking to get the NEST Lady Eagles. Good hustle back from Feller. Crossover from Alexander, no good. 51-16 after three. Fourth quarter action. 51-14. Hawks. Got a couple first faces in the match for the Hawks too. More on that in a moment. Wilkinson, dribble drive. Checking in for the Hawks, that 5'5" freshman out of Baruch, Victoria Choi. 5'2" freshman also out of Baruch, Lyra Tepperberg. So it's Torres, McGraw, Feller, Tepperberg, and Choi for the Hawks. Top of the box, Wilkinson really travels. Strong defense from Tepperberg. Skip pass. Derives. Nearly loses it and does Tepperberg away with it. We're going to get her for a travel. For Coach James Castillo's Lady Eagles, it's Derives, Shami, Sani, Alexander, and Ford. Zhang. Zhang to Derives. And Ford, play a little give and go. And we get the Hawks with a touch foul. Referee Moni Love gives it to Zhang to trigger. Zhang, long three. Thrilling. The capacity crowd. Always a good turnout from the NEST students. A little give and go with the Baruch combination. Tepperberg to Choi, back to Tepperberg. Stolen. But Tepperberg back. All the Hawks hustling back on D. 1 minute in. Strong D. That freshman class up top, making the most of their minutes. Sophomore Wall bangs one in. 51-19. The Hawks going big sister, little sister. Oh, steal. Wall, Torres hustles back, trap, foul on the ground. Hawks going big sister, little sister. They got the seniors, McGraw and Feller, backing up Choi, Torres, and Tepperberg, the freshman. Ellie McGraw, the senior. Out of PS 234 by way of Avenue is going to take a seat after a strong night. And that Tenzin, one of the rising seniors of next year. Tenzin, Costa, Fume, Stanley, Zhang, Tepperberg, Tenacious, Wall. Oh, stripped by Choi. She's going to go coast to coast. Going to get her for a palm, Lady Eagle basketball. Six minutes to play. And a good look inside to Wilkinson from Zhang. Tenzin. That might be rebound number 15 for her. And a good look from Tepperberg. Out of bounds, Hawk basketball. Dave Alexander, the sophomore. Back in for senior Derives for Coach Castillo. Tepperberg, good bounce pass into Tenzin. Alexander with the piece of pivot foot down to Zhang. If Dickinson's feeling it, Tenzin gonna wisely let it go out. If she just grabbed that one, she could have padded her rebound statistics. She could very easily be in double figures tonight. Tepperberg. Dribble drive. Gets a pick from Choi. Inside to Torres. Torres. Bang! Torres stroking it tonight. 5.5 to play. Dickinson, no crease there. Suffocating Hawk defense up top. From Tenzin, Tepperberg, and Choi. Dickinson with Choi on her. Air ball rebounded by Thaler. Tepperberg. Side out to the Hawks. In this, our final regular season ESPN 10 broadcast. Shaman the sophomore. Back in for 4. Tepperberg. Her sister looking off. Former player and manager up at Union College. Watching this game on the stream. Thaler back to Tepperberg. Long 3. Alexander. Tepperberg nearly slips it. Alexander recovers. Long 3. Tenzin, another rebound. Look at that sophomore, Chloe Striano. 5'10" sophomore in the game. Bringing the ball up to Tenzin. Dribble drive. Tenzin knifing through. Stolen Alexander. Hawk foul to be NEST ball. Coming over to the scores table, it's that 5'5" junior out of PS 234 and the Lamont Manhattan Youth Basketball League, Isabella Fume for Choi. (53-19), 4 minutes to play. Halfway through this final quarter at the new exploration in the science, technology, and math +M. No good. Zhang no good, gets a rebound. Oh, a good look inside to Alexander. Baseline no good. Tenzin. When they run the clinics this summer, they may have Tenzin doing the boxing out clinic, because she's certainly been putting one on today. Rebound number 57 for her. Striano to Torres. Tenzin. Based on Striano, it's going to be like basketball. Wilkinson. Alexander short. Fumé is on the score sheet, her first rebound. Back comes Tenzin. Ahead to Torres, T squared. Fumé, no good. Striano with the rebound. Tenzin rainbow, no good. That certainly would have gotten all ticket holders a free gyro sandwich, a rainbow falafel. Wilkinson short. They battle for the rebound. Alexander and Striano. Alexander looks to go bounce pass inside. Zhang D'd up by both Thaler and Tenzin. It's going to be home ball. 53-19. Striano across the timeline. Good look inside. Finds Fumé on the baseline. But they got Fumé with steps. Court vision there for Striano. It's going to be that 5'2" freshman, Ariana Meisner, out of PS 234 and the Manhattan Youth. Lamont Williams League. Long three ball from Wilkinson from Zhang, no good. Alexander rebounds. Striano on her off the glass. Hawks all over Alexander. She somehow rattles that one in off the glass. 53-21. Looking ahead to the playoffs here. Hawks sit in third place. Big tilt going on as we speak, being simulcast on our sister station, ESPN 10+. It's Lab Museum 9-4 against Baruch 11-2. If Lab Museum were to pull off an upset, that would bring Baruch and the Hawks tied at second place. If Baruch wins, they will be in second place on their own. Hunter at home against Pace next Tuesday to clinch the division at home. Coach James Castillo's squad is going to finish after this loss 5-9 out of playoff contention. The last couple of years, they've been to the playoffs, this squad, losing in the second round to Fannie Lou Hamer and second round to Brooklyn College Academy. How about the Hawks? 2 years ago, going to the Final 8, beating newcomers Newton and Fannie Lou Hamer before bowing out up in the boogie down South Bronx against South Bronx. But last year, the Hawks went on a tear, beating Riverdale Kingsbridge, where they beat the soccer Final Four, Archimedes, Achievement First, and a thriller against Uncommon Charlie that wasn't decided until the three bomb from Standing late in the game that sent them to the Final Four, where they bowed out against their arch nemesis, South Bronx Prep. Let's see what the playoffs have to hold this year for the Hawks. Striano to Choi. Off the glass, no good. Alexander and Striano battle for it. 2 to play. Zhang short, Choi with the rebound. Shou got hammered. One of the favorite Hawk moments of the year is when Choi was given the look to the Richard Green fans after draining 2 free throws early in the season. Choi not shying away from a little trash talking from the crowd. Striano to Torres, just to go back to Striano. Alexander with the steal, all the Hawks hustling back. Meisner and Striano up top, dealing up Alexander, but she finds Garrod. Garrod cuts it to 30 with a minute and a half to play. Striano. Good look down low to Meisner. Meisner to Choi. Freshman to freshman. Striano, the sophomore. She found Tenzin, but referee Moni Love's going to get 3 seconds on the Hawks. Minute 18 to play. Zhang. Triple drive. Wilkinson just throws it up there. Choi with the rebound to Striano. Coming up on a minute to play. Choi. Double skip past him. Meisner nearly keeps it up. Minute to play. This will give us an opportunity to tell you that this has been a presentation of Clinton Hawk basketball. Any rebroadcast, reproduction, or any other use of these images without express written consent With Coach Andrews, will result in no outlaunch for a month. Alexander. Kick to Wilkinson. Tens it on home. Torres. Battles two Lady Eagles for that. Jump ball. Side out to the Hawks. 53-23. Final regular season game of the year. League game. We may be seeing these Hawks out in East New York. Tomorrow, we may be seeing these Hawks in the Borough. That was Choi, no good Alexander. Alexander coast to coast, all the Hawks hustling back. Alexander, she's got to be in double figures. Building for the future is Coach James Castillo. Striano. 17 seconds to play. Shot clock off. Torres. Stolen by Zan. Edward Wilkinson. All the Hawks hustling back. No quit in this Hawk squad. No good. 53-25. See you next week.